My name is Yelis Arsenal, and I'm currently the Crime Gun Intelligence Center Supervisor for the Miami Field Division. And we're here today at the South Florida HIDA CJIC, and we're going to be showing you the services we offer to our local and federal partners. So this is our trailer where we bring all the firearms submitted for test fired. We can test up to 50 caliber here, and we also have a fuming chamber for fingerprint preservation services should our partners that are submitting evidence need that service as well. So once we are in here conducting test fires, there's got to be at least 2 people for safety purposes, but we do have personal protective equipment for everybody that's going to be inside the trailer when test fires are being conducted. So this is our snail trap where we point the firearm that has been test fired, press the trigger. We take at least 2 test fires for every gun that's submitted, and we take the best of those 2 casings through the triage process to be entered into the NIBIN network. Right, so once test fires are completed, we give them to David. He's one of our NIBIN contractors, and he conducts the triage process, and then he'll explain it from there.
Thank you, Jalissa. So right now what I'm doing is I'm actually going to put these 2 cartridge casings underneath the microscope, and I'm going to choose the best one for our standard, which will then be used for the brass tracks machine. We use acetone because it's actually a better cleaner for getting off carbon and gunpowder from shell casings. From here, we go over to the brass tracks machine. We take the holder, the cartridge case holder, and those markings that we indexed, we take the ejector mark and we put it at the 3 o'clock position. Press down on it, make sure it's flush. That way it'll pick up the image clear. If you don't put it down, if you don't flush the cartridge case, it can come out blurry or too dark or too light. So we make sure it's flush. Now it's going to be doing capturing the full head stamp of the actual shell casing. All the images came out clear. And what we do is we hit save, and we're actually going to save and submit. So we'll save and submit this case, and that's it.
Our very first lead, once we started, I think it was received maybe within the first week and a half of starting up the machine. It was a test fire of a firearm that was recovered in Aventura. It was a Glock that had a autoseer attached to it, and it had a drawn magazine as well. So they brought the firearm here, we test fired it, casings were entered into the NIBIN network, and it came back with a lead to a Miami Gardens PD case, which was an attempted homicide. So Miami Gardens Police Department, they were very excited when they received the lead notification. It was a target that they really were trying to perfect this investigation for court purposes. And when the lead was received, it was definitely one more piece of intelligence and evidence that solidified their case, and they're moving forward with proceedings as we speak.